Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sheba, and I'm on here to share some items I created for Ebony, who is sharing more here on YouTube. She is hosting her 3,000 subscriber and 50th birthday challenge. And so what she's asking for you is to send her a card along with a set of two embellishments or more. So I want to go ahead and enter her challenge and show my support. I will have the link to Ebony's channel in the description box down below. Happy belated birthday to you, Ebony, and congratulations to 3,000 subscribers and more. So this challenge ends on May 31st, so I'm hoping that these items get to her by May 31st. But Ebony, if they do not get to you by May 31st, I completely understand. I had all month to get this done, but you know, like I said, life has just been lifing. So, but I still wanted to enter anyway. So these will be mailed off tomorrow. My husband's gonna mail them off for me tomorrow when he gets off of work. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and share with you all what I use, and then I'll share with you all what I created. I think that was it, all that I need to say on that part. Yeah, so this is what I use. So, I use this scalloped die that I got from Allie a long time ago. And then I also use this ice cream die. And this came from my favorite thing, so I just used the ice cream die. And then I also use this from, this is like an old birthday sentiment because I couldn't find the one I wanted to use. So I use this happy birthday sentiment right here. And then from Conquer the Night, this is the Tea Blossom embossing folder. So I use that. And then I did pull out my Glimmer foil machine because I've been playing with that as well. So I used, so this is what the sentiments look like. You get all these nice sentiments here. So I used, of course, the happy birthday. And then, but I used the Glimmer foil plate and the die. And I cut those out and did the foiling in gold. And then I also used this foil plate. And this is called Thoughtfully, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry, Daisy Wreath. That's what it's called, Daisy Wreath. So I use this as well. I didn't use the die because I just put this directly onto the surface of the card. And those are what I use. And then I also use some Distress ink. And I use the Distress ink in Speckled Egg, Squeezed Lemonade, and Mode Line. And then I use, I think, Bundle Sage Distress ink. I just didn't pull those inks out, but this is the diamond dots I use. So I use the white, the pink, the aqua blue, and the yellow. And I think, yeah, that's all that I used. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you all. So the first thing I made, and I did my best. I'm not best at embellishments, but this is what I came up with, you guys. So I just made some little ice cream cones. It was right there at the top. So I was like, you know what? This is what it's going to be. So I hope you like these, Ebony. But I just made some cute little ice cream embellishments. And so I did emboss the paper with that embossing folder, if you can see that, just to give the paper some, you know, interest or, you know, whatever. And then here's the ice cream cones. And I did use some Distress Vintage folder around the ice cream cones, kind of make them a little bit more, look more realistic, if you want to say. And then I also distressed around the edges of the ice cream with some light pink, I think some Kiss Flamingo ink, just really lightly. And then here's the diamond dots that I put on each one. And then these are just some little flowers that I had in my stash. And then here's my bag topper. So I made this, and because I couldn't find my bag toppers, but I found them after the fact. So we're going to have to just go with this. And so here's a happy birthday sentiment. Here's a little scallop border die. And then I just used some, you know, these flowers that came in this collection of flowers as well. And that is the first set of embellishments that I created for her. And then I also, because I had my Glimmer foil machine out, so I just went ahead and did this again and just sent her all the sentiments. And those are done in gold foiling. So all the sentiments are in here. And then my card that I created for her, which I love the way it turned out. And this is the card. So I did use, I think it was like Bundle Sage Distress ink. But before I did that, I glimmer foiled the image on the card. And then I went on top with some Bundle Sage Distress ink. And then I took some of the Distress ink in these colors. The Kiss Flamingo, Squeeze Lemonade, and Mode Lawn, and I watercolor those in. And then I use some white diamond dots just to give the card some interest. And then I use one of the Happy Birthday sentiments right there that I use my glimmer machine on as well. So that is the card that I created for her. And then I also did my first, this was the second card I made, but I went ahead and made another card. This is the first card I made, the one I'm about to show with you all. I didn't make the card base yet, but this is the first one. And this is how this one turned out. So I used some speckled egg distress ink for the background, but of course I did the glimmer pulling first, and then I distressed the background, and then used the watercolor to color those in, and then put some diamond dots just for some interest of the card. And then we have the happy birthday here. And this card right here I'm going to give to my dad's girlfriend because her birthday is on June the 1st. So yeah, so I was like, when I had this out, I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and make Ebony the same card, but just in a different colorway. So those are the two different cards. So yeah, so those are my items I created, and then I'm gonna throw in some other stuff for her, so she'll share that on her video when she receives these items. And Ebony, if you don't have them, you want to keep them, you can keep them. If you want to give them away and pass them on to a crafty friend, that's fine too. So yes, you all. So this is my share of the projects I created for Ebony's 50th birthday and 3,000 subscriber giveaway challenge. So I hope that you all enjoyed, and again, I'll have Ebony's link in the description box down below. Hope you all enjoyed this share. I thank you all so much for watching, and you all have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.